the stage. The show must go on, where it all happens, where the get down gets down. Did that make any sense? I don't know. But this is what the stage taught me about confidence. I feel like there should have been like some intro music there, but there wasn't. So, hello everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, dancer, songwriter, influencer, everything else in between. And I just make videos, talking about my life in the film, theater, music world, and stuff of that nature. And, just like, maybe emotionally inspiring videos sometimes. Who knows? So today's video is about what the stage taught me about confidence, because I know a lot of people struggle with confidence sometimes, me included. And I just want to make this an open discussion, open chit chat, and open talk that we can talk about confidence and what I feel. Okay, here the accents coming in. What I feel that the stage taught me about confidence, and maybe you might want to get yourself on the stage, or maybe not. But let's chit chat. Okay, so the first thing the stage taught me is that like stage fright and just facing fear head on. Y'all, let me tell you, from an actor who's been acting for about over a decade. So I've done stage my entire life, ever since middle school. I mean, I was in like little plays and stuff like when I was younger, but like middle school was when I really was like, oh, this is tea, this is tea. So for over a decade, I've been doing like theater shows here and there, and then performing. Oh my god, performing, and then I even won two awards. We have something called UIL in Texas, and yeah, I performed in UIL. It's like basically a bunch of competitions and stuff like that. Anyways, but yeah, so doing that made me face fear head on, because let me tell you, it does. I was gonna say it doesn't go away. Stage fright, definitely. You can learn to deal with it, and it can like simmer, simmer, simmer. But it's definitely something that's very much and I don't even know if I can call it stage fright anymore for me personally, but just like those pre-show jitters. Like, it's something about me right before going on stage, right before giving a speech, right before performing, right before like doing it, like being a creative, whether it's singing, dancing, acting. I'm like, like it's crazy. It's something that like I have to go. The show must go on. I must step on the stage. I must get down with the get down. But I'm scared. But like, what if I just don't? What if I just stay here? What if I stay behind the curtain in the background? What if I just say, hey, the show's canceled? But we don't do that. We keep going, okay? Because it is so funny when this is like your career, this is something you want to do and something you're pursuing, but you still get like anxious from time to time, like before in-person auditions, because nowadays I'm doing a lot of film auditions, so it's more so virtually and submitting and stuff like that. But I'm saying back then, even last year, when I do in-person auditions like for stage, it's very, whew, okay, you know what? Let's go. And then I always have to keep the mindset that when I've seen from many casting directors, many people, when you're performing, they want to see you do good. They want you to be the one. You would make their life a lot easier if they're seeing like 100 people today and you walk in there and you do good. They're rooting for you. They want the person to be that's in the room to be the next one. They want you to be the one. They want you to be whoever that character is. And that's what it really taught me. It's like, I have to go in with this mindset that they're not all just judging me and out to get me. Like, it can be intimidating when you walk in a place and you just have like a panel of people just looking at you like, okay, what's your name? Action. Mind you, I what are y'all names? Who are you? Like, it's definitely something that you're, it's very, in a sense, parasocial. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna like get vulnerable and spew my guts out right here on this stage, or in this room, and you barely know my name, but let's go. So yeah, that's definitely something it taught me. But the general consensus is that they want you to do good. And yeah, the next thing is one thing it taught me, the stage taught me about confidence, is that confidence grows with practice. Because what I've realized, when I'm the most prepared for something and like the most prepared I've been on stage and performing, that's the times where I'm like, I got this in the bag. Let's do it. I'll never forget, like last year when I was performing my last show at university. I was thinking, like, I randomly got scared. I think it was the first night we were performing, but prior to that, that whole year, I've done like 3 shows already. So this was just like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. And I'm like, I've literally performed in many shows at this like place, so I don't know what was going on, but I was having so much jitters. But then, right as soon as I was about to go on, I heard the character say my cue for me to walk in, and I was like, "The people are here for me. Let's go!" And then I used that energy, and then I went on the stage, and I just used that scared mindset, the jitters that I had to push and put it into the character, put it in the craft, okay? You gotta put it in the craft. You gotta channel that energy and put it somewhere else because just making you go crazy, just being in your brain, just sitting right here, it's not gonna do. It's not gonna do anything, okay? We have to really use it where it needs to be used. And that really helped me. I don't know. I felt like that interest was tea that night. And surprisingly, I think that was the night that my friends surprised me and saw me. And yeah. But that's something else that it taught me. Just you have to learn how to use your emotions and maneuver around and really wire it to where you want to go because you are your vessel. And you have to really just be like, okay, right, okay, you're giving scared. We need to give confident. Like, what was I just doing? I don't know. But can you tell I'm a little? You probably can't tell I'm a dancer. That probably looks crazy. But okay. Let me. What am I doing? Yeah. Can y'all tell that my brain does like 1,000 miles per hour? I'm really trying to practice talking slow. Like this camera, maybe for y'all, some of y'all are like, Branson, you talk way too fast. This is me talking very slow. This is me talking very slow. I have a like best friend, and when I talk to him, we get each other like, brrr. But then when other people like hear us talk, they're like, "What are you saying?" We're like, "Girl, you, da-da-da, you don't understand what we just said." Da-da-da. And they're like, "Huh?" We're like, oh, so we just get each other. So it's so funny. Sometimes I'll send him a voice memo, and then I'll listen to it back for like a second. I don't even know what I said, but he'll be like, "Yeah, girl." Da, 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 da." I'm like, okay. Anyways, but yeah, girl. I There's my brain doing that thing again. Anyways, okay, yeah. So the next thing being on stage taught me is just being seen by others and how performing in front of strangers forces vulnerability. Okay, especially when you're doing a dramatic. Also, pardon my voice, okay, because it's going a little in now. Anyways, but it's also like when you're performing, especially when it's like these dramatic scenes and these dramatic things, or even when it's not dramatic, it's just comedic, or the character's going through a shift or a moment. It's vulnerability because you are the vessel. So people see you. Obviously, you're the character in that moment, but they're looking at you. So it's one of those things where it makes you be vulnerable, even if it's like people you've never met a single day in that crowd, maybe people that you talk to every single day is in that crowd. It forces them to see like a different side of you, aka the character, but the vessel. And it kind of is a beauty because people that you would never show them certain sides of you, or would never get that close enough to you, or just see a character or see you performing in that moment. And it's kind of a beauty thing. And it makes you more aware with your emotions and makes you just less frigid. Is that the word? I don't know. Rigid? Am I making up words? But it makes you less like all the time because sometimes when we meet people or when we're going through things, we put our best foot forward and we want people to see the shiny, the polish, the glitz, the glamour. But rarely do people get to see the real you. Do they get to see the real raw? But when you have a character, when you're taking in those emotions, you can really just give them like my acting teacher always taught me. She was like, the character is you, is like you should use, well, it's many different techniques, but her technique was it's you and all. This is making no sense. Like 80% you and then like a 10 to 20% sprinkle of character on top, and that's how you get the most like vulnerable work from that technique. So there are many different acting techniques like the Meisner technique and other things, but that's a whole different topic for a whole another video. We'll get into that one another day, possibly. But yeah, that's what it taught me. Just it forces vulnerability, and why showing up matters instead of being perfect, okay? Because there are gonna be times where you miss your cue, where you didn't hit this line the way you wanted to hit it. But you showed up, you did your part, and the mistakes happen. And that's why theater is always like me now transitioning into doing like more film things, it's so crazy because the first day I was like, oh my God, film is a lot. Like I can't do this. It's a lot going on because in theater you rehearse for months and then, or I mean, not months, you rehearse for like weeks, 2 months, and then you put the show on and boom. But in like film, it's more like, okay, memorize your lines and then like you may only have to do these two scenes that day. So you don't have to memorize those two scenes and then you do it. I mean, yeah, you don't rehearse much, but you do it. And I was like, what? You don't rehearse for months on end and like then do it? But now that I'm looking at it, it's like film is so much like it's kind of like a beauty in itself than theater because theater, you when you have a mishap, it's live, it's everything is happening. But in film, it's like, okay, retake, okay, this. But in theater, you have to like memorize front to back, off book, aka knowing all your lines and all these things, and then you may forget a line on stage, or you may do this. Versus film, it's like, oh, okay, line, we could just pick up. We don't even have to refilm the whole scene. We could just pick up from that line, and it's like, wow. Um, so I've been stressing myself out all these years, and in film, it's just like, okay, redo. Oh, okay. Well, but that's the beauty of theater because when there's no redos, boo, you gotta keep going, okay? Because the show must go on. Yeah. So the next thing it taught me is embracing mistakes, okay? Like forgetting a line, messing up choreography. Oh my gosh, y'all. Mini story time. Last year when I did a show, there was a part where my character runs out of the room and literally I don't know. It was like an accident, fully accident. It's hilarious now. But somebody accidentally spilled water on the stage. So when I was running towards the person, I was in another area of the stage, so I didn't see the water spill. When I ran, I literally slipped on the water and I was literally horizontal in the air for like 5 seconds. And then like I just like landed on my back. And it was silent for a good like 3 seconds before I was like, oh wait, okay, you know what? This is not part of the show. This is not part of what's going on, but we're gonna make it part of the show. So I let out a big scream. I was like, ah, and then I said my line, and it kind of worked. It actually did work because that my character was mad in that moment, anyways. That's why I was running. So it worked out, and I just used that like oopsie moment to keep going and embracing the mistakes, and that's something I'll like forever remember because there are many parts of that show that I probably can't remember now. But one thing I do remember is being horizontal in that air because I slipped on water by accident and having the whole audience just looking at me like, so is this on purpose? But after the show, yeah, people thought it was like on purpose. The only people that knew it wasn't was like my teacher and like other like, actors because they're like, we know they wouldn't make you hurt yourself like that because that looked like it hurt. Okay, that looked like it hurt. Which low key it didn't. Like that's a whole different thing. But yeah, embracing the mistakes, you guys, that's what being on the stage taught me. Just, you know, let's not take it too serious. Life is life, and but we can't take it too serious because if we do, what's the point of that? And let's stop. Right? You see how it just creeps in? You see how like it just comes to my brain, guys. I need maybe if I do I was gonna go something. Let me stop. Am I auditioning for y'all? Like, what is going on? Oh, okay. So anyways, oh, the next thing it taught me is like feedback and growth. And that is something that I love so much. But there's a particular type of feedback that I love. And I like when people are actually like genuinely trying to give you feedback. Don't we all love that? I mean, like, not all people, but like, there's like feedback, like when you get from maybe people that like know you closely and they're like making fun of you and stuff like that. It's like, okay, girl, wait, but I was actually trying. Like, you're laughing at me, but like, wait, was it that bad? Versus like feedback when you're getting critiqued, like, okay, you did this, but this part could have been that. And I saw you doing that. Maybe we can shift that. This part really didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And I literally have friends to this day, like that I have a friend that I'll send like my songs or my music to. And I'm like, what are we giving? And he's like, okay, so this sounds a little bit pitchy. This doesn't sound really that tea. I like this part, but this, and like he gives me such good feedback. And I'm like, thank you. And yeah, and then with theater shows, I'll always ask other actors after the show, like, I'll be like, okay, being like, oh, you did so good. Aside, like, what I need to work on. And then I got a good note one time. She was like, okay, your monologue pacing was a little like this. Maybe try like that. Then the next day I did it like that. And yeah, so it taught me to embrace feedback, okay? Because when people are genuinely trying to help you and genuinely, want you to improve, it makes you, okay, like, let's do it. And I'm a type of person, like, I like to fix it. Or at least, try it another way, because if I'm doing something like this but nobody's telling me I'm doing it like this and maybe I'm doing it wrong or maybe I'm doing it interestingly, I would like to be like, okay, let's try your perspective. But yeah, those are some things that being on the stage taught me. You know what I'm saying? So wait, what is the title? What the stage taught me about being confident. Okay. Yes, about confidence. So that's basically the end of this video. I hope I give you guys a little insight about, you know, the acting world and the theater world and just stuff about me. But I have many layers, guys. This is not all that's about me, okay? I can make more videos too. Just let me know what y'all want to see. But I hope you guys got a little inspiration. And thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much, and bye.